All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Shalom and double honors to the men of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Boaz coming at you with another live lesson. This destruction of Edom, okay? So we're here already, okay? We've been talking about it and discussing it for a while. Now we know that we're here, okay? We're here at this man's destruction, okay? He's ready to give off the mark of the beast. Once again, you heard me say this again. He's not going to be able to keep dragging his feet or dragging his knuckles, okay? He's going to have to come out with it, okay? And put extreme pressure and deceive you in taking it, okay? But just know if you take it, let's get it. First, let's go into the scripture, okay? The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause the maniac should not worship him. The image of the beast should be killed. Verse 16. And he caused all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both bond and to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no man might be able to buy or sell, save he that he had the mark of the man. Once again, let's read it again. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark of the name of the beast or his number of his name. Okay. Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let he that has understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 scoring and 6, basically 666. Okay, and that's on the universal barcodes on it when you go to the store. Okay. Okay. Now, if you take the this was going to happen unto you, okay? Just we have to warn you. If you take the mark of the beast, Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, okay, with a loud voice, that's why this is going over the internet, okay? If any man worships a beast and his image and receives the mark of his on his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power. That shall be poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascends up forever and ever, and they shall have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and the image of whosoever receives the mark of his name. Okay, so if you receive the mark of his name, you're going to basically be destroyed with thermonuclear destruction. Okay, that's how you're going to go out. Here's the patience of the saints. Verse 12, here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of power and their faith in Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that's how it's gonna go down on you. Okay, if you take the mark of the beast, just know that you will be destroyed. Okay, just know that. Just know it. Okay, so one moment. The book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 50, verse 8. For the wrath of power is revealed from heaven against all those ungodly and uncircumcised men who hold the truth in unrighteousness, because they that which know power is manifested in them, for power has showed them unto him. For the visible things of him from the creation of the world is clearly have been understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power of Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Okay, so the things that you could see, okay, knowing that it was made by higher power, so you were without excuse. Okay, so just know that you during the nuclear destruction, you're gonna get hit with some nukes. The book of Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus say Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. Okay, so what's that destroying wind? Once again, like we discussed on multiple occasions, okay, thermonuclear weapons being detonated over America, okay, Satan too, okay, that's what we're talking about, Satan too, intercontinental ballistic missiles being destroyed, making America desolate, okay, destroying her. Against, let's jump down to 5. For Judah hath not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, or Yahweh of hosts, through their land be filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Verse 6, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render her a recompense. Okay, so this is going to be a time of their vengeance. Okay, a time of her recompense. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus say Yahweh of hosts, is it no more in Teman? Let's read it again. Concerning Edom, thus say Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is their counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom has vanished? Okay. So is there no more wisdom in Teman? Okay. This and we already know the so-called white man dealing with this, the so-called Illuminati, very heavy into Satanism. We know that, okay? Verse 8, flee ye and turn back, dwell deep in the inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time of that I will visit him. If great gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some gleaming grapes? If thieves by night come coming to destroy, will they not have enough? But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and they shall not hide themselves. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. His fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and thou wisdom trusts in me. For thus said Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken, and thou he that shall go and be unpunished. Thou shalt go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink. So we had to drink of the cup. Okay, the cup of slavery, the cup of last hire, first fire. Okay, the cup of tribulations. Okay, that's what. So we had to go through it. So don't they have to go through it? For I have borne myself, for I have sworn in myself, and Yahweh that have Basra will become a desolation, a reproach and a wasting and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste. I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather yourselves together and come against her, and rise up against to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. So if people are starting to despise the so-called white man, because wherever he go, he just runs buckshot over the people, okay, till he kills them, then he puts them in slavery and takes their resources, okay. That's the so-called white man. And he set up his demonic democracy. Thou's terribleness, verse 16, thou's terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thou's heart. Thou hast dwelt in the clefts of the rocks, that holds the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thyself as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, say Yahweh. The book of start at verse 8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. Says that I will not destroy utterly the house of Jacob, says Yahweh. Okay, so he's going to utterly destroy the so-called white man. Okay, this man's going to be made desolate. Verse 9. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among the nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, and yet not the least grain will fall upon the ground. So that's what he's doing right now. And how he's doing it, you have to go. Every man's gonna have to go through that. We discussed this. Your certain tribulations, okay. You have to go your set perils and tribulations. It comes with the job description, okay. If you go into some tribulations, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake or prevent us. Verse 11, in that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David. What day? He's raising, how is he raising up the tabernacle of David? Through these scriptures, okay? That's how he's doing it, through this doctrine, okay? Mainly the doctrine of GMS, starting with Tahar on down. In that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and has closed up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as days of old. That they may possess the remnant of Edom and all the heathen which are called by my name, said Yahweh, that doeth this. And on that note, hopefully you was edified. Shalom.